Assalamu alaikum students. In the series of lectures on literary terms, today I am going to discuss another literary term that is called conflict. Actually, conflict provides crucial tension in any story and is used to drive the narrative forward. Let's see what is conflict. Conflict in literature is a literary device characterized by a struggle between two opposing forces. This conflict can take various forms, driving the narrative forward and creating intrigue for readers. Without it, the story would have no point or purpose. Usually, the main character struggles against some other forces. There needs to be some struggle in order to capture the interest of the reader and care about what might happen to the characters. There are different types of conflict in literature that can be found in any novel or short story, but they can be broadly categorized as external conflict and internal conflict. So first of all, let's discuss what is external conflict. There are various types of external conflict as well. The very first type is called man versus man. The protagonist faces an external conflict with another character. The Cask of Amontillado by Edgar Allan Poe illustrates a conflict between the protagonist and antagonist as the former seeks revenge on the latter for perceived wrongs. The second type of external conflict is called man versus nature. This type of conflict arises from the challenges presented by the natural forces. Jack London's To Build a Fire depicts a struggle against the harsh, unforgiving wilderness, highlighting the conflict between man and the natural world. The third type of external conflict is called man versus society. The character clashes with societal norms, values, and institutions in various dystopian novels like George Orwell's 1984. The central conflict revolves around a character's resistance against oppressive societal norms and authorities. He or she must resolve this conflict during the rising action or climax of the story. The second type of conflict is called internal conflict. It occurs between man versus self. It's a character's internal struggle with his own thoughts, emotions, or decisions, and it occurs when a character struggles with something within himself, such as fear or insecurity. Resolving internal conflict allows the character to develop in a dynamic way. Literary works often feature conflict as a driving force. For instance, in Shakespeare's Macbeth, the character's internal conflict drives him to commit heinous acts. And in Hamlet, the Prince Hamlet is a good example of someone's experiencing an internal conflict that becomes the engine of the story's plot. Throughout Hamlet, the prince is at war with himself. He wants to kill his uncle to avenge his father's murder, but he struggles to act. Conflict serves multiple purposes, such as advancing the plot, revealing characters' traits, and conveying thematic messages. And it's a vital for maintaining reader engagement and interest. It adds depth and complexity to characters and their journeys. Understanding conflict in literature is essential for analyzing and appreciating the narratives and themes explored in literary works. Thank you for watching.